Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's time for some more meditating. Damn it! Shit! Damn it! Shit! It's time for a little bit more mostly walking with Sean and Bill. Damn it! Shit! We are playing King's Quest VI, and we had a special vote in the break. It was drink whenever anyone in the game says one of the following words. The number one most voted one was castle. So whenever castle is said, we got to take a drink. And if the word castle is glitch, we have to drink the whole thing. We got to just finish our drink. So let's go ahead and hop back into this glorious game. Let's get some of those just wonderful librarian beats. Is there no music in here?
I don't think there's music ever.
Talk to somebody.
An old man occasionally steals sidelong glances at Alexander from under a concealing hood.
Let's talk
It's a woman. It's got to be a woman.
100%.
Good day, sir.
Yeah. It's
The mysterious old man just ignores Alexander.
totally the princess.
Good day, sir. The mysterious old man just ignores Alexander.
Flat out.
Alright, so I see a sparkly thing on the other side here.
Assorted travelogues and biographies are arranged on these shelves.
Okay.
Oh, it's probably the manual for the game. I'm almost certain that the manual for the game makes an appearance in game.
Let me...
Oh.
Alexander rests his feet for a moment.
His jerkins.
Alexander picks up and leafs idly through a book called The Changing Role of Court Entertainers Through the Ages. Well, that was refreshing.
We gotta be a court entertainer. We gotta fake it and be a court entertainer at some point. 100%. That's how this works. Let me actually just talk to this guy.
Spider-Man?
Good day, sir. I'm a stranger in this land. What can you tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
That is quite a question, young man. Who are you? And what would you have me tell you?
My name is Alexander. I know I'm on the Isle of the Crown, but I'd like to know whatever you can tell me about this island, and if there are other islands nearby.
Chinese girls do not come with
Indeed,
green
stranger.
isles.
Anxious is the man who knows not the customs of the land beneath his feet. This island is called the Isle of the Crown because the royal family's castle is here. Besides the castle, we also
that's
have
two.
this village
Oh.
and the docks over to the west. There are at least 3 other islands. The Isle of the Sacred Mountain, the Isle of the Beast,
And the Isle of Lucy.
Isle of Wonder.
At least 3?
That's from
Does no one know for certain?
This is no ordinary land, Alexander. The land of the Green Isles has always been a place of vague boundaries, as if islands come and go.
As they
Legend
please.
speaks of a 4th island, an isle shrouded in mists. I myself have never seen it.
The Isle
Then,
of
too,
Mists.
the land of the Green Isles is said to exist on the boundaries of this world and the next. Even darker places are reputed to be closer here than anywhere else in the world.
That's not that
That's quite a
impressive.
claim.
It's just...
Claim, yes, but probably just local superstition. We who live here on the Isle of the Crown, at least,
not that
sleep
unbelievable.
well enough at night.
Those first 3 islands you mentioned, how might I learn more about them?
I just noticed the cravat.
Ideally, a young man seeking such knowledge would travel
We're
to
wearing
their
an amazing
shores and
cravat right
learn
now.
about them firsthand.
It survived
Meeting
the
the leaders
shipwreck,
of each
Bill.
place would be helpful, naturally. Unfortunately, the ferry no longer runs between the islands. There has been
Well, so we
much
stopped
political
chasing it.
unrest,
It's
and
just-
it has been
it's just an
truly
information
dangerous to
dump.
travel from here.
Yep.
Perhaps the ferryman
Okay.
can tell you more. He has little enough to do these days. And if you haven't been there already, you might seek an audience at the castle.
Oh,
Thank you kindly, merchant,
taking a
for
drink?
all your good advice.
Ah, but advice is free, Alexander. Making use of it costs much more.
So how much?
Dude, that was my favorite. Isle of Lucy. Oh my god, Bill. Welcome to the show, Bill. On point.
I got it. I stole that. That was from Spinal Tap. I just used it.
Was it really?
I purposed it. Yeah. I said that.
No, that's well done.
No, don't do that. This is the internet, remember? It's like, here, I made this. And a little time passes, and you're like, I made this. Like,
well, if they haven't heard it before, it's new to them.
Alright, well, I gotta not take any drinks for my drink, because I'm gonna need all the rest of it.
No.
So when we go to the castle?
Shall we? Shall we go to the castle?
Yeah, I mean, isn't that the point? Hey, that building looks like a flute. Maybe we should finger it.
And we gotta find a
What the? Is that us? No. So we just walked from Arabia to Tuscany.
Yep.
Exactly.
You lazy thing! Get back to work and stay away from those roses! I've told you 1,000,000 times, those flowers are too sweet for the likes of you! You've still got to do the breakfast dishes, make lunch, and clean the stables yet this morning! And get your veil back on! No one wants to look at your face!
And your face is ugly and you're bad at math! And your feet point inward in a silly way! And another thing!
Half of solving any of the puzzles in a King's Quest game is recognizing the mythology that they're trying to reference.
So this is supposed to be just people who are really mean to each other mythology?
I think that's it.
I mean, I think this is Cinderella. Is that right?
Probably.
Well, let's...
Sounded like Cinderella, although there's a lot of roses around here.
Let's do some looking.
Alexander is standing on a dirt street leading through the village. To his right is a fine house with a private yard. The yard is surrounded by a gated fence and is full of red rose hedges. The street continues off to the northwest, from which direction Alexander can feel a light sea breeze.
Well,
by the breeze of the sea, we should go that way sometime.
I think it's time to go eyeball then.
Let's finger the gate.
Alexander doesn't want to intrude on private property unless he's been invited.
No, he wants to intrude on private property.
He totally does.
The gate is closed. It appears that the house's owners like their privacy.
I don't know if that's true. I think we should just be able to charge in like this is Ultima. And every house is my house. This is Ultima.
The entrance to the house is a time-worn wooden door.
Bill, what's your read on the situation right now?
I think that eventually we're gonna have to get invited, like a goddamn vampire. And until then, I think we should just keep going fast.
Alright, I'm gonna do it. Can I go?
Get you! You have to try.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Hey, stranger, come join me. The water is wonderful, and I can show you the way to the next island.
That's not the ferryman.
Save your game. Save your game.
Okay, well, save it. Are you part of the undertow? Save.
Did
Take
you
your
save
clothes
or
off,
did
you
you
get in the
go?
water with the
Happily
ferryman.
swimming in the sea off the docks.
Come on.
Good day. I'm Alexander. What are you doing in the sea?
Rocking that scarf.
What does it look like I'm doing? I'm swimming.
Uh-oh.
I mean, come join me. The water's wonderful. I can show you the way to the next island.
Yeah, you keep saying that.
Shall
What are
we
you waiting?
shall we show our finger in the water?
Why does he have a tiny Noah's Ark?
That's strange. The young boy in the water just disappeared.
Undertow.
Oh, well, perhaps he just dove under the
Undertow.
water.
He's done. Go, you better get
The
him.
waters in this cove appear calm, but there's a dimpling pattern to the surface, which indicates an undertow.
Dimpling.
A
The
dim-
surface is dimpling, Sean.
Oh my god, dimpling patterns indicate
There's
undertows and collagen.
There's a cellulitis pattern in the waters. A cream cheese breeze.
Alright, well, I'm gonna walk onto Noah's Ark and just ignore that.
Can you hand the door.
Let me just point to the door with my thumb
Point
out.
at that door.
Yes, what do you want?
Whoa. I want that earring.
Excuse me. My name is Alexander. The owner of the bookshop in the village told me you might be able to help me. I hear you used to run this ferry for the islands. I'd like to talk to you if you have a moment.
You say old Allie sent you? I can't see why. The ferry's not running, you know.
I
Oh,
understand.
no one's chasing him.
I'd just like to talk to you about the islands if you don't mind.
Well, I guess it'd be all right if Allie sent you. Well, don't just stand there. Come on inside.
Freddie Mercury?
Wow. Okay.
Another
What is
brilliant
it you wanted to
framing.
talk about, young man?
Yeah, the cameraman was not allowed in.
I'm a visitor to these islands. I'd like to learn what I can about the area.
So you said outside. What is it you want to know?
Well,
Why are we taking
for
advice
one
from a
thing,
guy who has a
why
wood-burning
has
stove
the
inside
island's
of a
only
boat?
ferry been dry docked?
Huh. It just ain't safe to sail these days. What with the islands feuding and all. Wazir Al-Hazred ordered the ferry closed till things settled down. Me? I don't think she'll ever see water again.
But
He's
why
so
are the
wistful.
islands feuding?
You got me. Something about stolen property or some such thing. 'Tis a real shame. Things used to be so friendly.
Then this unrest is recent.
He's wearing a
A
shark's
few
tooth.
years is all, but it's been long enough.
Perhaps if the ferry were repaired.
This old thing? This ferry's been out of water so long she's no longer even seaworthy. Her
Who?
boards have dry rot. She'd fall apart at the first taste of seawater.
Hey,
But there must be some way to get off this island.
There's only one other way to travel that I know of. A magic map. The owner of the pawn shop can tell you more about that than I can, Alexander.
Hey. Well, let me just take this. Is it a rabbit's foot?
I see you have a rabbit's foot.
how did you
Bam!
know
Has it
that?
brought you much
Damn,
luck?
Sean!
That's like 5
As you can
pixels.
see, my luck's been out for some time now, despite that old charm. Why don't you take it with you? Perhaps giving the darn thing away will bring me good fortune at last.
Perhaps it will at that. Thank you.
Perhaps.
Maybe if he took the pizza dough off.
Anything could happen.
Let me try to take this lamp.
Alexander doesn't want to take the ferryman's lamps.
Why?
He obviously has little enough to offer him comfort.
Yeah, he has like 4 lamps.
He does
Several
have a lot of
oil
lamps.
lamps are strategically placed around the boat's cabin to eliminate the island's dark nights.
Sean, do you think you could pawn a rabbit's foot?
I don't know. Oh, wait. I haven't looked at these things yet.
Yeah, you gotta look.
Alexander is carrying a book from the bargain table in the bookshop.
Can you point at it? What if you try to touch it?
Alexander is a little busy for that right now. Perhaps he should
Sorry.
try it again later.
Sorry.
Yeah, I
Alright.
don't want to, don't mean to take up all your time.
Let me just talk to him again.
Tell me more about the ferry.
I remember when I used to ferry Queen Ilaria and Princess Cassima
Excuse me?
themselves. There was no thought of danger back then. They used to go visiting to care for the needy and to keep up the friendly relations between the islands. I remember their last trip. Things had started getting nasty by then, and when they came back aboard, I gathered that the Queen and the Princess had been received a bit coldly. Princess Cassima was such a pretty thing, and she was terribly upset. But who could be spreading these lies, she asked the Queen. But the Queen had no answer.
Dude,
Oh
this
my
guy's
God.
just really weird details. She was there
Yeah.
to keep the peace between the islands. What a pretty thing she was. Anyways, things went wrong. What a beautiful, beautiful princess she was.
When is the last time that you literally quoted someone during conversation? When you like cited a thing that they said.
Verbatim with tone. Is that your
Yeah,
question?
exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
I don't know if
Go
I've
into
done that,
character.
Sean. Yeah. Normally I blow it way out of proportion, or I say whatever I would want the other person to hear to make me sound right. If I talk to him again...
What do you do now that the ferry no longer operates?
Me? I'm out of a job. The job my ancestors have held for generations. I'm the only one trained to avoid the reef and the rocks. But that knowledge does me no good now.
Is there no other boat on the island? One that might be more seaworthy?
Boats don't last long
Not
on
to
these
insult your
shoals,
boat.
as you may have found out if you got here by ship. You can be quite sure that this old ferry is, or was, the only craft on the island.
Ha!
Say it, Sean.
What is their economy like? Where
do you mean
do all
economy?
of these books and lamps come from?
It's just an
Yeah,
island
that's
of
a
books
question.
and lamps and no food.
Ever since the old lamp factory shut its doors. This is actually the true history of Hawaii.
Let me try him again.
Tell me more about Princess Cassima.
Ah, such a beautiful child, and so pure of heart. Why, a contrary thought has never crossed her mind. Her mother was the same. The king and queen, they served the islands, not the other way around. Always thinking about the people. They are sorely missed.
Where'd they go?
Wait,
Well, let me just keep talking to him.
What else can you tell me about the land?
Let's see. The Isle of Wonder's a lovely spot. A bit crazy, mind you. Gotta have a good sense of humor to enjoy a tour there.
What? Okay, let's do that. That
What
sounds
else
great.
can you tell me?
The Isle of the Beast is pretty, but unfortunately, you can't get very far onto the island.
I'm getting the hell out of here.
Yeah,
that's
Well,
good enough.
I think I'll be going now.
Thanks, Chef
for allowing
Sailor.
me into your home.
Posh, not at all. It breaks the boredom, if you know what I mean.
What? What do you mean? Like, that's not a euphemism. It was
Yeah.
nice talking to you, if you know what I mean. What do you mean? I thought you just thought it was nice talking to me. Let me try to pick his bags here.
Alexander wouldn't know what to do with the old bag of sand.
It's a bag of sand. By the bag of sand.
By the sandy bags, I can't believe. I'm gonna save it again real fast.
Good job.
Yeah, good.
Go in the water. Get the
Sure.
drowning.
Considering the poor condition of the shore, it looks like the easiest way to get into the water is just to jump off the pier.
Do it. Oh,
Powerful currents grab
That was a
Alexander.
belly flop.
Struggle as he might, he feels himself being pulled out to sea.
Oh, death count.
The currents around the island
Oh
pull
shit, they're gonna
Alexander
reboot the
under.
whole game.
right at
No,
the
you can.
As
can
Alexander
restore it,
struggles to the surface for the third and last time, he finds himself wishing he'd paid more attention to the warning signs of an undertow.
Undertow. Alright, oh no, not the bony vagina. Oh no, it's the bony face vagina.
Nothing like getting swept off your feet.
your feet.
We've already seen that one.
Oh god, I hit restart. not
This
the
entire work, including the several deaths, copyrighted 19...
The year 1993 owns this game. Undertoned. I love chat.
Undertow.
Alright, well, game rebooted. Restore.
Restore that.
Restore. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna go to the hashtag castle real fast. I think that's where we gotta go. We gotta figure out a way to get a coin, though.
We gotta get. Okay, I think you might be able to trade the rabbit's foot.
Alright. Oh, that's a good point. Let me go into the pawn shoppy. Pawn shop with a PPE.
We're also supposed to ask that dude about a magic map. Oh, god damn it. Cloak man.
Let me look at Cloakman.
A mysterious old man also patronizes the pawn shop. He steals sidelong glances at Alexander from under his hood.
Ooh.
Let me talk to him.
Sidelong glances.
They called me Longside.
Good day, sir.
The old man just glares at Alexander and does not reply.
I'm gonna show
That's
him
just
things.
rude.
It's just probably
Would you
old
be
spot.
interested in...
No, leave me alone.
Wow.
No!
Alexander takes a mint.
What?
Is that what that is?
Oh, you got a
An
mint.
Oh,
elegant
you got a
little
mint,
glass
bro.
dish decorates the countertop.
Good
The
job.
dish is
Good
full of
job.
green mints offered for the enjoyment of the customer.
Ooh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, let me look at this.
The pawn shop owner is a mysterious fellow. His face is old and inscrutable, and there's a glint of sheer iron in his gaze.
Whoa.
Still, Alexander senses this is someone he can trust.
By the iron of his gaze, we should go try to trade him a rabbit's foot.
He needs to stop taking those supplements.
I like how the bear looks like he's trying to impress the old man.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Would you be interested in trading for this book?
I am afraid not. Books are more my neighbor's line of work. After all, I would not want him selling curiosities.
Let me... Oops, I accidentally did the book. Let me do the rabbit's foot.
Would you be interested in making a trade for this, merchant?
A rabbit's foot. I do not believe I could use that.
But wait, if the old man's here, it means he probably has moved, and he's moved away from
We're supposed
the...
to ask about the map.
Oh yeah, maybe the old
oh,
man's
God.
just a
Damn it,
red hair.
Sean, come on.
I'm sorry, I'm not with it.
Good day again. How may I help you?
Wait, there's a glittery thing here.
Is there? I keep not seeing it.
Wait, okay, let's stay right here.
Okay, I'm staring.
Stare right there. Don't blink.
It's an infrequent glittery
Oh, did
thing.
you blink?
Sean.
No, it must have been the old man's eye. Let me go talk to this guy.
The old man's eye definitely
An
was shooting
odd-looking
lasers.
man
Yeah.
is reading on a stuffed chair. He wears a vest, balloon-style pants, and pointed shoes. There's something deliberately silly about the man, as though he were a performer of some sort.
Oh, it's the entertainer.
He's a court entertainer.
Oh.
Let's see how he's evolved throughout the years. It's danced through the ages.
Good day, sir. Is there anything you can tell me about the land of the Green Isles?
I'm sorry, but I have no time for idle conversation. I'm too worried about the princess.
Is that
That
that's
huge
that one
grin.
old comedian, right?
It's like one of the Three Musketeers.
Who was that guy? That voice? God, there was some like
Fluffer and Thuckatash.
You're totally
Exactly,
right.
something like
Bill.
that.
I don't
Some
know who it is, but
old
It's a
timey,
famous
fun
person.
timey comedian.
it's
Excuse
definitely
me
they're
again,
doing an
sir.
impression of somebody.
You mentioned the princess.
I told you I'm not interested in talking to strangers.
Excuse me again, sir. You mentioned the princess.
I'm not gonna let this go,
I
sir.
told you I'm not interested in talking to strangers.
Man,
Alright.
Alright, I'm gonna go ask about the map. I'm sorry, I should've... let me use my pointer digit on this door here.
pork the doer.
Door...
Old lamps
Oh.
for new.
Good day.
Good day.
I like that
Good
I love it. I love it.
Chatting, here comes.
Excuse me, merchant, but the ferryman mentioned that you might have a magic map of the land of the Green Isles.
Why, as a matter of fact, I do. I keep it under the counter. It's been gathering dust so long that I nearly forgot about it.
What?
A magic map?
It was quite a few years ago, you
In
see.
my
The
store.
estate of a wealthy wizard fell into my hands
You
when he
keep a
died.
flute
It
on
was
the
useless
table?
magical junk mostly, which reminds me, I've still got some things of his in the back that I need to dump out. Anyway, the magic map was the one true treasure in the lot. The wizard was quite old and feeble and had enchanted the map to aid in traveling. It is said that one need only desire to be on an island depicted on the map to find oneself there.
Man, if only he'd
It is
remembered
a
that when he
very
sent us to
valuable
the
map,
old
as
broken
you can
ferry.
imagine. Unfortunately, no one is interested in traveling these days. It is far too dangerous with the current state of the kingdom.
What would you take for the map?
I would normally want something magic in return, but since I am hardly overrun with prospective buyers, I would be willing to take anything of equal value in exchange.
No, that's the question. You can't repeat it back to me. Here, what about a rabbit's foot?
Would you be interested in making a trade for this, merchant?
What about our extremely
rabbit's
valuable
foot.
ring?
I do not believe I could use that.
Dude, you need a ring. What was this?
The mint. We just got that mint from him.
You offer the mint to him.
I took a mint.
Help yourself. That is what they are there for.
It's like, would you like this mint? And there's just like a bowl of them right there. I'm like, for a magical map. I value this mint very highly, so, you know.
I took a mint. You're the most honest man in the world.
He just tells strangers about his love for a woman he hallucinated in a mirror, who he let all his shipmates die for, and he's just running around the island scampering, asking, "Do you know where the princess is?" And he just takes mint, and he's like, "This is mine now!" And he runs away. I took a mint. Say it again.
I took a mint.
Help yourself. That is what they are there for.
It's like when a 2-year-old is like, "I went potty." You know, it's like, come on, don't be so juvenile. You're on an island, man. Be mature.
Yes, the ball literally says take one.
Alright, guys, it's time to find one coin on the island. I think we can do it.
Let's do it. You want to go to the castle?
Yeah, where's the
We
castle?
ready for this? Ready for it?
Alright, I gotta change a setting really fast because my audio's crashing. So don't mind me. Let me turn this off. Alright, you should hear everything again. It should be all good.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, I don't know about you, but I hear the beautiful sound of birds, like, in my
I know,
sides.
it's so, like, it's like nature. It's like I'm out in the world. It's you know, honestly, it's the same birds from Quest for Glory 1, at least the remastered version, and I spent hours listening to those birds, so
Really?
it feels like home.
Oh, like not on purpose, you just...
No, like they would
Sean just breaks his
I just sat there.
Just like-
you know, I leaned back, I closed my eyes. Oh yeah, sound of those birds.
Oh my god, it's the little prison cell from Riven.
Oh, look at this.
That's a deep cut for anyone who's
What's
played
in
Riven.
this?
You are.
Wait, what is...
There's a little hut just off the path. Perhaps the guard dogs have an occasional use for it, but it looks empty now.
Let me talk to it.
There is no one in the guard hut with whom to communicate.
With whom? It doesn't even dangle a preposition. This is incredible.
No, that's good.
Wait a minute, guys. Those guards look like dogs.
I'm pretty sure they're dog guards, guard
Guard
dogs.
Oh my god, they're guard dogs.
Two guards take their stance in front of the castle doors.
Oh, castle.
They look quite fierce and have the stiff, blank expression of soldiers on formal duty.
Bill, you need to take a drink, castle was said.
Oh shit. Oh, remember
Stiff
how we
guard
did the Swift
dogs.
the other show?
Alright, so let me...
We call it the other show.
Excuse me, guardsmen. Guard dogs. I've been traveling for months to see...
We did it,
Princess
Sean.
Katrina.
We figured it
I
out.
would like an audience, please.
I'm sorry, but the princess is not receiving visitors, particularly not strangers.
Her.
You don't get a picture of that guard dog?
I'm so disappointed that we don't get a close up of the guard dog though.
I know.
Let's try to...
I really must see the princess. Could I speak with someone in charge?
Who are you that I should bother Captain Saladin, huh?
Captain
My name
Saladin?
is Alexander. I am a prince of Daventry and a friend of the princess.
Oh my God, Daventry.
A prince.
He's exactly the kind of guy that they should be guarding the
And
princess.
I am lord of this dusty pit. Step aside. You'll not be getting into this castle without some proof of your claims.
Oh, you have proof of your claims.
Oh my God, look at this. I have
Oh
a
wait,
mint.
castle.
You have a
Perhaps
mint.
this will convince you to allow me to see Casima.
That will not get you inside the castle. Quit wasting my time.
Captain Saladin. He's a mixture between a paladin and a salad.
Perhaps
That's the
this will
mint again.
convince you to allow me to see Casima.
That will not get you inside the castle. Quit wasting
Oh,
my time.
Castle.
Drink. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Hold on.
Oh, wait, I showed him the mint again. Wait. No, here's the ring.
Yeah, do the ring. Do the ring.
Alexander decides to try his royal insignia ring on the guards. With all of his papers lost in the shipwreck, it is the only
He had
possible
papers?
proof of his identity that he can think
Your
of.
papers with you.
Perhaps this ring will convince you of my identity. It is the royal insignia ring of Daventry.
Ha! I'm sure. Just let me take a look at that ring. Well, I'm sorry, Your Highness. It's just that princes are so uncommon in these parts. Let me get Captain Saladin.
Guys, there's a third cast, so we gotta take another drink.
Oh shit.
Is there blood spattered on the walls?
The guard returns a moment later with a majestic-looking creature.
The
Captain
princess.
Saladin speaks with a voice that is gentle, but reflects a will of iron.
And wags a tail.
Prince Alexander of Daventry, I presume.
Whoa.
I'm afraid I'm unfamiliar with your country, but I'm sure Wazir Al-Hazred will want to meet you, if indeed you are a friend of the princess.
Who is that?
Please
I love
follow
him.
me.
I love his like face model. I love his voice. I love
Oh my
everything
God.
about Saladin.
Like, cause I was expecting Lassie to just be like, "Whoa!" But like who the
Lord
hell is that?
Al-Hazred, a visitor to see you. Prince Alexander of Daventry.
What is it that you seek, Prince Alexander?
Pardon the intrusion, my lord, but I came to see Princess Casima. Some months ago, my father, King Graham, saved my family and I from imprisonment under an evil wizard named Mordak.
Oh my.
The same
happened?
wizard that kidnapped the princess?
Exactly.
That guy's
When my
face is
father rescued us,
from a
he
different
also
person than his
liberated
body.
Casima and sent her home.
Then your father has my gratitude.
Yes.
And
Yes.
that of the entire kingdom. But I'm afraid I still fail to see the purpose of your visit.
Well,
I
I
really,
came
really,
to make
really,
sure that
really like her.
Casima arrived safely and to pay my respects. Before we parted, she gave me an invitation to visit.
I have no doubt she did exactly that at the time, Prince Alexander. However, things have greatly changed for Casima since her ordeal in Mordak's castle. Casima's parents both became ill and died while she was gone. Casima is sequestered in mourning
died.
for them as befits a princess. She is not receiving visitors of any kind.
Any guy.
Even
I'm
if
sure
she
this is the
were,
only
I do not
royal
think your
vizier
visit
who
would
is
be
not corrupt.
appropriate. You see, it is time for Casima to take her responsibilities seriously. With her parents gone, she no longer has the luxury to be a carefree maiden.
Yes.
As was her parents' wish, Casima and I are to be wed. We shall rule the kingdom together. I assure you, our marriage is all Casima wants now. As a prince
Definitely.
and a gentleman, it would be best that you leave before there is any further embarrassment.
There was a castle, guys. We gotta take a drink.
I see.
Was there?
Oh.
I suppose that I was mistaken. I thought for certain that Casima... Well, I apologize.
I mean, I thought she really liked
A
me.
young man sees what he wishes to see. I'm sorry you've wasted your time traveling to the land of the Green Isles. May your journey home be swift.
Is nobody else freaked
Perhaps I
out by
will
the
take
guy in the back?
opportunity to look around
Nobody.
your fair land while I'm here.
Nobody notices him.
I would advise against that. The kingdom is
he just
rather,
keeps, like,
shall we say,
attention.
inhospitable these days. But it is your neck, You may risk it if you please.
Ooh.
Captain Saladin will escort you from the castle. Good day.
Captain Salad with croutons will help you out of the castle.
Ming the Merciless.
Well, that's it, Sean. We're done.
You have had your hearing with Wazir Al-Hazred. I trust you'll respect his wishes and not return.
Oh my god.
I have been instructed not to let you into the castle again.
Oh my
Good
god.
day, my lord.
Wait a minute.
What?
Okay, wait.
Saladin whispers something to the guard dogs at the castle gate, and they nod with understanding.
Okay, that is the...
Alexander has a feeling they won't be letting him into the castle again.
That's the voice from Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver.
Is it
at the
seriously?
Start. Hold on, let me get to the start of this thing.
We got a castle gate, Sean.
Castle Gate?
Okay, wait, watch this. This is gonna be amazing. Oh, Castle Gate. Okay, I gotta mute this. Okay.
The birth of one of Kain's abominations traps the essence of life. It is this soul that animates the corpse you lived in.
Oh, yeah!
And that
I can't believe you did that!
The demise of Nosgoth.
Boom!
There is no balance. The souls of the dead remain trapped. I cannot spin them in the wheel of fate. They cannot complete their destinies.
Who is that?
I don't even know, but what a badass to have that voice. Oh my god. What if he's like turning to his son and he's like, and would you like Captain Crunch for breakfast next week? Like in the grocery aisle at Ralph's? How does he talk? How does he ask his friend to come over to his birthday party? Like, on Friday, we're having cake and we're going to watch the second Matrix movie. I thought it was okay. I didn't buy enough alcohol. I don't have alcohol in the house, so I'm out. I got one bottle. I'm an idiot.
You done screwed up, Sean.
Well, let's. I mean, Sean, what's your call? Where do we go now? I guess left.
So what do we got here?
We are under orders not to let you anywhere near the castle, Prince Alexander. Be gone.
Guys, they keep saying castle. You just gotta.
Whoa! Are you doing a little limbo action there?
I think that's happening. Yeah. This is going to be important later.
Nothing's ever happened on this.
To climb the castle stucco walls.
Stucco.
The bushes near the side wall of the castle have been left natural and unsculptured.
Alright, we're walking down. We're doing most of the walking.
Yeah.
What is it,
As
Sean?
promised.
Shall I finger the stucco?
The wall is quite solid.
We need a
Alexander's
coin.
hands would give way long before the wall did. The wall is quite solid. Alexander's hands would give way long before the wall did.
Oh, if you fingered it?
Yeah, my hands would give way.
The narrow path ends abruptly at a pile of boulders. The narrow path ends abruptly at a pile of boulders.
I know.
What if you go to the right? Can you go off to the right?
There's no path there. What are you trying to do, Bill?
There's no way to know, is there?
You know... what?
That way is blocked by heavy foliage.
Okay. You know, let me just say something. I think
that way is blocked by...
Shut up. I think that a really important thing in any game is surprise. Where you get that sort of feeling of like, ooh, oh, that's new.
Something happened, yeah.
And I feel like all old school adventures are nothing but that. It's nothing but like, I don't know, does this do anything? I don't know, does this do anything? Does this do anything? And then suddenly, something happens and you're like, really? And it just feels amazing.
I'm kind of amazed by the amount of art in this game, too.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I just can't get over the kind of text that they used to write for this. Like, there's so much just, like, incidental text.
Yeah.
Alexander is standing at a crossroads. To the left, he can see a village. To the right, a castle. From the south come the sounds of the sea.
like, that's beautifully written. And totally out of tune with the fact that we're basically
stuck
controlling a guy who doesn't say no to his crush. Oh, she's being married, but I love her. So let me just... I need a coin and a lamp and a magical map. And I'm
Can you
gonna
go
get
back?
her.
Go back out?
You know what? I think that standing at this crossroads is the perfect place to begin a break.
Oh, okay.
And I gotta ask you, okay, Bill. I need to know your analysis of everything up to this point.
Everything?
All of it.
Well, let's recap. We got a vision. We told our mom. It was the magic mirror. So she said, go on a boat, take your best men. We smashed the boat on a random island. We came up out of the water, found a signet ring. What have we found? We got a fairy. We got a bear merchant. We have a booksman. We have an entertainer. We have a castle. We have dogs. We have we need something. We can't get a map because it's too invaluable. It's too low value to trade for. We found a depressed ferryman who has a boat on the land, and he gave us a rabbit's foot, and
like a mermaid tried to drown us.
And when pressed, we couldn't really explain why we were on this mission.
She was like, hey, can you come over? And I was like, sure. And so I'm here, if that's cool with everyone. I don't know, he's very suspicious, he's a very suspect kind of king.
Yeah.
And I think the biggest disappointment in this game is the main character, where I'm embarrassed to be him, but I want to help him out.
Yeah.
Maybe you can make him better, Sean. Make better decisions for him.
Is that the purpose of this game? You are you at age 17.
Yeah.
Can you become what you were meant to be? Or will you hopelessly drive after a romantic fantasy that the princess who's getting married still actually secretly totally digs you? We're going to find out when we come back for part 3 of Mostly Walking, where we're going to attempt to achieve anything. Stay tuned.